gentlemen, this is the feature attraction. It is set for one fall tag team action. Introducing first, from Denver, Colorado, weighing 231 pounds, Scorpio. His tag team partner from Warner Robins, Georgia, 278 pounds, the All-American
Jesse Ventura, and Bagwell, of course, injured last week. We do understand he is okay, but not able to compete this week. Simmons stepped in, and they're having a good time in the ring here.
They're having a good time, yeah, right. Look at Kopetsky trying to dance with them. That shows you white men can't dance. Look at that.
Well, let's go back to our dancer, Gary Capetta. Gary?
And ladies and gentlemen, their opponents. They are from Hollywood, California. They say they are the team of the 90s. The Hollywood Blondes.
The Hollywood Blondes are here. And as you probably heard during the Halloween Havoc Control Center, Stunning Steve will branch off on his own, Jesse, to face Dustin Rhodes for the U.S. title. What about that?
Well, that's all fine and dandy. I'm sure Stunning Steve will do just fine going after the U.S. title. But in my opinion, they should have had tag team title shots.
We'll have the match in its entirety after this on Worldwide. Well, we are back on Worldwide Wrestling. The bell goes ding, and here we go. Ron Simmons came in at the end of the program last week, said, you want to tangle with somebody, you want to hurt with somebody, try me on for size. They're getting their shot this week.
Can we get a replay on that opening remark? The bell goes ding.
The bell goes ding.
There we go. I'm fired up after hearing that.
Hey.
Now we'll have to see which Hollywood Blonde's going to start it off, and which, will it be Too Cold or will it be Simmons?
That looks like it's going to be the man who will be going after the U.S. title at Halloween Havoc. Stunning Steve. I wonder what Flying Brian thinks about Steve branching off on his own and going after the U.S. title.
I'm sure he'll be there to support him 100%.
And there's a lot of people that feel Colonel Rob Parker is the main reason that Stunning Steve got the U.S. title shot. As we've heard on our programs, Colonel Rob Parker likes Stunning Steve and feels that he could do a lot for his career.
Well, one thing you can do, keep him in a lot of chicken.
Well, maybe. Maybe a mint julep or two on the front porch. But if Colonel Rob Parker did have something to do with it, then it's good news for Steve that he got the title shot with Dustin Rhodes.
And a clean break there by Too Cold Scorpio.
Hold on, Dragon Twist.
Stunning Steve again going to the ropes, taking the easy way out, and another clean break by Too Cold Scorpio.
Too Cold and Bagwell, regardless of the guff we're hearing from Jesse Ventura, will go after the Nasty Boys.
The what?
The guff, G-U-F-F. We'll go after the Nasty Boys in the World Tag Team Championship at Halloween Havoc. Bagwell injured last week at the hands of the Hollywood Blondes at the top ring post, and now Ron Simmons, the partner, but Scorpio's in there. Here, takeover.
Look at the referee, ask if he got it. He pulled my hair, and Steve's going, there ain't enough hair up there to pull.
Rolls him over, one only. I don't know about that.
That'll make the ref think a little bit. I mean, it's not too awful long.
Scorpio turns the headlock to a top wrist lock.
Nice reversal by the Cold Man right there. And look at another handful of hair by Stunning Steve. Takes him over. And the referee again asking him if he pulled the hair. Oh, look at that. Scorpio blatantly reaching in the hair. There's the difference right there, Tony, when you're going to cheat.
Make sure you don't get caught, right?
Absolutely. Win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat, Tony. Message for the kids out there.
Yeah, I know. I was getting ready to say we are at the vacation kingdom of the world, the capital of the entire world, with the greatest families from around the world, and you're telling them things like that?
I tell them the truth. Never lie to kids. Always tell them the truth. Oh! And what a move. Too Cold went up with the drop kick right when Stunning Steve was going for a leapfrog, and the Cold Man caught him. Hit his head hard on the mat, Stunning Steve outside the ring. He needs a little help from his partner, Flying Brian. Stunning Steve asking for a timeout, but unfortunately, you don't get timeouts in pro wrestling.
Yeah, by going
This ain't no pansy sport like football. Ron Simmons could tell you that. He told me football at Florida State's the easiest thing he ever did in his life compared to pro wrestling.
Well, compared to pro wrestling, you may be right, but football is not a pansy sport.
It is, too. They wear pads everywhere. Wrestling, you're in there half naked.
Double axe handle.
I mean, how easy would that mat be to hit if you had hip pads, shoulder pads, knee pads, helmet, mouth guard? Hey! Stay off the eyes, Pillman!
A right to the eyes. You hear Nick Patrick. Oh, Flying Brian. Leveling Ron Simmons here. Oh, Simmons had enough. Big headbutt.
And he's literally driving Flying Brian right down into the mat. Moving a thumb to the eye. Reversal. And look at the strength of Ron Simmons. He literally has him up by the armpits, up in the air, throws him over to the Cold Man, and he gets whacked in that corner, and Flying Brian asking for another timeout.
Simmons showing a combination of power and quickness that time. And of course, we know Brian to be one of the quickest around. A reluctant tag, and Stunning Steve back in. Oh, the old handshake, huh?
Now, how come guys won't ever let people make amends? Isn't it forgive and forget, Tony?
Not in this sport, there's not. Not in the heat of the battle.
I mean, right now, Stunning Steve saying, hey, let's wrestle fair.
Yeah.
Simmons delayed, wouldn't shake his hand, so he figures, all right, that's how you want to go. I'll kick you.
You got an answer for everything. Up. Nope. Blocked by Simmons. Ron Simmons. Oh, yeah.
And now it's Simmons doing his version of Hollywood. Who's he think he is, Spike Lee?
In the corner. Head first. Simmons got too close to him that time, and he was waiting on him. Once again, the resiliency of Stunning Steve. I'm sure Justin Rose, the U.S. champion's watching this one. Up, down.
And Stunning Steve again begging off in the ring. There's the hand out again. Now, you think Simmons is dumb enough to fall for it twice? I do. What do you think, Tony? Now, you did. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you?
Tag off, and the Blondes at their best.
You hate it when I'm right, don't you, Tony?
No, not really. Head first. The more right you are, the happier you are, and the more you buy lunch.
And the happier I am, the happier you are.
Exactly.
And right now it's Flying Brian who's happy, but not for long.
Simmons showing his power. Ill-advised move by one half of the Blondes. There, down he goes.
Now it's Ron Simmons going up to the top. Oh, and he got caught. I'm telling you, Too many wrestlers today like to go up to that top rope, and what have they got? Catastrophic results when they go up there.
Want to let the fans know that, well, we have a little moment here. Next week, Sting in action. The television champion, Lord Steven Regal. World champion Rick Rude and Charlie North, plus more announcements on the Control Center next week here on Worldwide Wrestling from Disney MGM.
As we draw closer and closer to Halloween Havoc, and look at they tossed and pulled it, Too Cold Scorpio into the ring. Now they're double teaming Ron Simmons. And that's what the Blondes do best. They're the best at getting that ref twisted around so they can double team their opponents.
Snaps him over. Flying Brian. Taking flight here. Oh, to the midsection.
That's 3 times every time somebody went up to the top rope. They got the worst end of it.
That's right. That's why they call them high-risk maneuvers. Now, the standing 10 count.
Well, I'd call it the lying 10 count. They're both down on the mat.
Now the referee's standing. Here's the tag.
In comes Scorpio, in comes Stunning Steve, and it's Scorpio with a series of lefts, followed by a big right and a drop kick.
Scorpio taking on both men. Into the corner, here he comes. Elevates Stunning Steve. And now here he goes.
He hit it.
One. Saved by Flying Brian, and Simmons is in. We got a brawl going on here at Disney MGM. Scorpio rolls him up. Uh-oh.
Flying Brian with a clothesline. A handful of tights by Stunning Steve. He wins it.
Oh, no.
Simmons gets caught looking the wrong way.
Something that Too Cold and Bagwell will have to watch out for at Halloween Havoc.
Now, isn't that remarkable? Too Cold's lost twice to the Blondes, yet he still gets a title shot. That's justice. That's WCW justice.
And now the Blondes, after getting the win, are not finished. Oh, they sent Too Cold over the top, and now both men pounding away on Simmons. It's 2-on-1. The Blondes, double clothesline. Simmons being kicked and pounded and choked, and Thunderbolt Patterson is calling for ice train.
And then, there's a guy you don't want to mess with.
He clears the ring.
And it's a good thing for Ron Simmons that Ice Train was waiting in the wings.
See you next week on Worldwide, fans.